Now in this video I will be showing you how to use the diagram feature of inspiration. This would be used for modeling out ideas or concepts. The diagram feature is different to the map feature in that it doesn't have a central theme where one can map from the center. Instead, the concepts can be created in any direction. So mapping out ideas in diagram form can be of benefit to students in enabling them to understand concepts better. It's very engaging. It keeps attention levels up. It's visual, it's colourful and creative. And I guess for teachers, it's an excellent teaching tool in enabling teachers to help students understand the concept visually. So if I click on the diagram, you're presented with a main idea first. Now in this example, let's assume I'm a drama teacher and I want to teach my drama students the concept of a particular form of acting, method acting. So I essentially want to map out the process in diagram form to my students, the concept of Stanislavski's method acting technique. So here goes. The first thing I'm going to do is describe the acting technique. Caps on, Stanislavski method acting technique. Now I'm going to use Dragon to dictate directly into inspiration. It's important to note that this is a separate piece of software. So I can move my concept up to the top left hand corner here, and in the symbols toolbar I can change the shape. I can change it to an oval shape, rectangular. I can increase the size. If I press Ctrl B, I can change the font. I can change the size of the font. If I go down here, choose 18, 14. I can change the color as well of the concept. And here you have the changes there. So now let me move my symbols bar down here and continue on. So now I'm going to create, I click inside the white area and I'm going to create my first concept, and it's going to be called an event. Cap event. Now from that I want to create another concept, so I press under the create. As you can see, I have the option to position the next idea underneath the current event and orientate it to the right, to the left, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to position it underneath. Cap thought. Now in a situation where I want to create rapid, or if I want to create a lot of different concepts based on the one concept, I can press the rapid fire. Cap feeling. Cap behavior. But I don't want to do that. I want to have an event which affects a thought, which affects a feeling, which affects behavior. So I'm going to just cut these and leave that as it is. So it's a thought, it affects a feeling. Cap behavior. Which generates a physical reaction. Caps on physical reaction. So as you can see, I've just depicted the concept of method acting. It's more visual. You can see the associations among the different concepts. So it starts with an event which generates a feeling, which influences behavior, and which changes a physical reaction. So now I'm going to describe what the associations are. So if I double click on the first association, generates, influences, changes, creates. So just to summarize in terms of my method acting. Event can occur in real life, which generates a thought, which influences a feeling, which changes a behavior, and which creates a physical reaction. Now, if I want to add in notes for each of those concepts, I would go up and press the first concept, and press Note. An event can be anything that occurs at a certain point in time. So I minimize that, and a thought. Thoughts are generated by the interpretation of the event. Undo. Thoughts are generated by the interpretation of the event. I minimize that again. I'm going to move my symbols bar down. Feelings are generated by the thoughts based on the interpretation of the event. And so on and so forth. Now I'm happy with this. I can simply save this image as it is. I can print it off. I can make it as an image, a JPEG. And I think it's an excellent tool to help describe a particular topic. And again, as I said, it's excellent for students to learn concepts more easily. If I want to include images into those particular topics or concepts, I can go to the symbols library and incorporate images. I'm just going to move my diagram. So I left click, keeping the left mouse held down. I highlight everything and I can move across my diagram. I'm going to just drag up my symbols bar next to the symbol, to the diagram. Now what I want to do is I want to incorporate an image for an event. So in terms of an event, it's something that occurs in time. So if I look for time, I press enter. If I press on the clock, it incorporates the clock onto the concept of the event. Again, I need to highlight the concept first and then go to my library toolbar. So for a thought, I'm going to type in thought and click on the thought. And I guess the feeling, happy, and so on and so forth. Now if I want to export that or transfer it to a Word document, I simply go to press transfer. I can include the diagram, I can include the subtopics. So let's just try this. So I have to save my map first. I'm going to open it in Microsoft Word. And here you have the end result. So you have the image inside Microsoft Word with the concept names and with the description of the concepts. I hope this helps, and thank you for watching.